Welcome back, and today I have several new knives to share with y'all. And first up, we're going to get started with the brand new Jack Wolf Knives Little Bro Jack. And this one's pretty exciting because this is the second time we hear about the Little Bro Jack, because the original run was having some blade wrap whenever you close it, so he canceled the run, and now it's back. And what's cool about this one is instead of the M390, this one has the upgraded S90V steel. And he was right about the Cure Knight, and it is just absolutely stunning. I'm sure my camera is not going to do it any justice. Beautiful clip point with that high hollow grind. Yeah, this one slices anything like the M390 version. It's going to be a slicing machine. It's a perfect size for my medium-sized hands. I still get a 4-finger grip on it, and typical Jack Wolf fashion, everything on this thing is perfect. Let's listen to this. Ooh. Nice positive walk and talk. Flush in the half. Flush in the open. Yeah, perfectly centered. So yeah, stay tuned for my full review on the Little Bro Jack. Let me show you a size comparison. If you happen to get the Big Bro Jack, let's check out the difference in size. So there's a pretty significant size difference. If you go pivot to pivot, that's what it looks like. And then if you go butt to butt, that's the difference in length. So yeah, this one, you know, is going to fit your large, probably even extra large hands really well. And if you have medium-sized hands, this one's going to fit you really, really well. Now, that's not to say if you have large hands, you wouldn't better use this one, because you definitely would be able to. But yeah, interested to hear what y'all think about this one. I think it's a stunning design. All right, while we're on slip joints, we got the brand new QSP Hedgehog. This is a traditional pocket knives exclusive. If y'all don't remember, I had this traditional pocket knives exclusive Hedgehog on the channel a good while back in the jig titanium contoured scales. And what I love about this knife, well, I can show you better here. Look how deep that hollow grind is. Look at the blade. This thing is a super slicer, and then it has great sound to it. So I love this one, and when I saw these, I got super excited because you still got your titanium frame, but you have, on mine, I went with 90s camo carbon. They have several different camo carbon options. Look at that. Woo! The hollow grind's so thin. Both of them are an M390 steel. I love that I can pinch open it. This one has an even more impressive walk and talk than the original, on mine at least. Yeah, very nice. I don't know if there's any difference in finish or not. I doubt it. They're dirty because I finished the testing up on this one the other day. Yeah. Everything's the same. M390, M390. Now, the carbon fiber one is a little bit thicker because I'm guessing of the covers. Hopefully you can see that. If I go like that. Not by a bunch. Feels good in hand. My medium-sized hand, I get a nice comfortable grip, and being that you have that, you know, cleaver blade or whatever you want to call it, a modified sheep's foot, Wharncliffe, I don't really care what you call it. Very good utility blade shape. I mean, it kind of looks like a razor blade. You can do drag cuts. It's a very powerful cutter, pushing into things, and those contour scales are very comfortable. You don't have any pocket clip to get in the way of the ergos, and this thing has a good bit of tension here. So all the testing I did with it, I wasn't afraid of this thing closing on me or anything. My only nitpick with this is I wish they would have brought this sharpening choil out some, because if you look on this side, it's starting to smile back here. And I mean, it's something I could I could do myself. You just got to pull it closer this way. You don't want to mess with the kick right there, or you'll end up having blade wrap on this as well. You feel that edge after my testing. Yeah, the edge still feels great. And man, oh man, if you want a slicey blade, these are the way to go here. And they got some really good looking camo carbons. So there you go, that's that one. Next up, we have the Ameight Knives FLIX 2. And I gotta say, I have been thoroughly impressed with this knife. I reviewed the version 1, and I love certain things about it, but there was a good bit of stuff that just bugged me on the knife, and they fixed every single one on the version 2. They moved that clip all the way to the back. They fixed the jimping on the flipper tab to where the front flipper, to where it works perfect now. I couldn't even front flip my other one because it was slick. And if I remember correctly, I think the version 1 did not have a complete through hole on the blade. And whenever I'd go to reverse flick it, it would just slide off my fingers. Yeah, this one feels a little slimmer too in hand. You still got that beautiful contouring. This particular one has the copper foil carbon fiber. I think it looks pretty darn good on this knife. And then you have their Miguron signature micro milling on the titanium bolsters. This is a bolster lock. Nice smooth action. And blade steel, of course, is S90V steel. And I've tested quite a few knives that were made by Miguron in their S90V, and so far I'm pretty impressed for the price, especially. You know, these are priced really well for what you're getting. Any other overseas companies would have charged a good bit more, and hopefully they stay that way. This one sliced pretty well. I'm not completely done with the testing on this one. I should be done pretty soon, and then I will do a video with it. So that's the brand new Ameight FLIX 2. Next up, we have one coming from CMB Knives. This is the Sasori. Probably butchering that. And this is a Tagusa design. He also, there's Tagusa's maker's mark right there. Collaboration with CMB Knives. He also designs a lot for that brand Caval that I had on the channel. This is a smaller, compact knife here. It's only coming in at 7.28 inches, and it has a 3.17 inch blade. And check this blade out. Excellent action, by the way. You have a, upswept Tanto recurve. Nice deep hollow grind here. And the flat grind, you know, of course, the height's not that high, so it's not going to be super thin right here, but I mean, it's thin enough. And then you have that very needle-like point. What I like about Tantos like this is you can either do like a rocking cut like this, putting pressure and then rocking it forward. You can make a finesse cut, or you could still use that tip without having to go all the way up like that. Even though it's a smaller knife, I can still get a 4-finger grip on it. They got different colors and stuff with the titanium. Mine's black washed mil-tie clip. It's still breaking in, but the action is very, very nice. Yeah, so pretty cool little knife, M390 blade, nice satin finish. I don't know who the OEM for them is, but they do some pretty good work, I must say. I will have links to everything that is available down in the description, maybe in the comments as well. And some of them are affiliate links, so if you want to help support what I do here on the channel, help me pay for testing materials and stuff like that, using my links is one way to do so. Pretty much the only way. And also, if you're a loyal supporter and you want to help support me to help me get my videos out to more people so I can share any of my knowledge with more of the community. The best thing you could do to help me is like the video, comment, and watch another video. Doesn't matter which one, another video right after this one. You definitely don't have to. It's not a big deal at all. But if you feel like it and you have the time, I definitely would appreciate it. Next up, we have one coming from Boker Knives. I thought this looked rather interesting, and there's another reason why I bought it. But this right here is the Boker Coffin, and it's another slip joint. They're calling this denim micarta, but it looks like it's just blue canvas. It might be denim, I don't know. Nice contouring. As you can see, that little slot, it's a reversible deep carry pocket clip. Nothing special, but it does sit deep. Single-sided long pull nail nick. Half stop. The springs flush in the half stop position. Nice positive snap in the open position. It's not as crisp. I've been terrible lately about comparing all my slip joints to Jack Wolf knives, because to me that's the pinnacle, because I don't own anything that's any better than Jack Wolf knives. And this one's just not as crisp, but this is a $125 slip joint. A nice size slip joint too. Let me give you a size reference. This is the Ontario Rat 2. So if you go butt to butt with the Rat 2, let's go butt to butt. It's longer than the Rat 2. The blade steel on this one is CPM Magnacut. Now, I have no idea what Boker Rockwell this to, but I must say the testing, this thing did pretty darn good, especially for a $125 knife. I love the pin-shaped blade. I just think it's attractive. I rather a wider one, but you know, in a slip joint, I get it. I don't love how they did this indentation right here. I think it just makes it look a little weird. But overall, so far, I've been happy with it. And there's the designer's name right there. Chuck Gradatus. I always mess up his name. Design. Yeah, I like a lot of his designs. But is this the cheapest Magnacut knife out right now? I don't know. Let me know if there's a cheaper one than 125 bucks. This right here is a Kubey Tityus budget version with D2 and G10, and I love this knife. I think it's a phenomenal budget knife. So I finally picked up the premium Tityus in contoured titanium with that beautiful micro milling. You got blue anodized titanium hardware, deep carry titanium pocket clip inset into the frame. The action, even snappier than that one. Did the testing with this one. This one's in 14C28N. Edge still feels really good on this. Beautiful, beautiful action. Perfectly centered. First flick is excellent on this, and those wider scales really fill out the hand nicely. This is an excellent model. You know, would I like to see them upgrade the steel like they do on most of these models? Yes, but 14C is A-okay. I would have been bummed out if they would have went titanium and D2. Especially since you got that right here with the G10 model. But yeah, excellent blade shape. A lot of people say that the Tityus is a knockoff of the Koenig Arius. Now, you know, of course I see similarities, but it's a drop point blade. This one has a swedge up top. This one's a lot longer. This may be the size of the small Arius. I don't know. You got a longer choil here. This one's more squared off. Some similarities. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. I don't think that it's, you know, enough to make it be a rip-off of a design or anything. This thing's a good slicer. It is a little chunky because it's a bigger knife. But for the price these go for, I really think you can't lose on this one. Kind of like on the one that's in my pocket right now. The upgraded Kubey Royal. Just finished testing on this one as well. Another outstanding Kubey. This is a CM Knife Designs collaboration. This is a lot smaller of a knife. This one has M390 steel and a mill tie clip. This one's been in my pocket for the last, I think, 3 days now. And man, I like it. Perfect size, excellent utility to it. And the Tityus, yeah, it's a good one. If you were ever on the fence, I'd definitely pull the trigger on this. I don't think I've showed this one yet on the channel. This is the Sencut Traxler with like that Spanish tip razor looking blade here. Call it whatever you like. Mine has gray peel ply G10 with a reversible deep carry pocket clip. It's a full-size EDC knife, beautiful action. And I finished the testing on this one as well. And I have to say, this knife, I was testing, I was trying to catch up on some testing, and I tested 12 other blades with this one. This one was hands down the sharpest knife in the bunch, and I did have a Civivi in that bunch. They have been knocking it out of the park in sharpness, which makes them test so well. And not to mention, this one is still nice and sharp, which I think this is in 9CR18 MOV. And you have that utility blade shape. You can get down, and being this comes up like that, you got a lot more pressure you can put down on that tip if you need to, get through something that's pretty thick. You got all that straight edge, so you're going to have full power from heel to tip as you slice into something. Nice long blade. Yeah, at first, when I first got this, the kind of strange aesthetics to that blade, I wasn't really feeling this one, but anytime I test something and they do really, really well, then it kind of changes my view on the knife, especially at this price point. This is under $50 and it performed as good as it did. It's kind of hard to not like it. And real quick, last one, we got the brand new Civivi Baby Banter Warnie. I think the Civivi Baby Banter is the best fifth pocket carry knife for the money that you can get. Now, they kind of did a little upgrade on this one. You still have the same Nitro V stainless steel, but they gave you contoured scales, and this is contoured purple micarta. Man, it was already comfortable. This one's super comfortable. And talk about a utility blade right there. Yeah. Get some nice fine precision stuff with this one. Now, it's probably not, I would think it's probably not as thin as the drop point, but for this size knife, you're just going to make a quick cut, maybe cut something off of a thread off of a shirt, open a package, open a box, break down a box. It's not a big blade, so you're not going to want to do a ton of work, but it could definitely, get stuff done on a pinch. So that's everything that I have new for y'all and things that I've tested. Like I said, some of these that I just finished the testing today, those reviews will be coming soon. Man, I've been enjoying this one. Awesome, awesome slip joint. Traditional pocket knives has just been killing it with their exclusives and their own designs. Talk about a stunning slip joint here. Jack Wolf Little Bro. There it is next to the QSP Hedgehog. What do y'all think about the CMB knives? I think it's Sasori. That's a wicked, wicked blade and a bulky, bulky tip. The Sencut Traxler with that wicked blade. What do y'all think about the new Boker Coffin? The way this performed, it has performed a lot better than Boker's M390 and any of the other steels I've ever used from Boker. So, yeah, I was really excited about that. Hopefully, we see more of Boker's designs using Magnacut. Magnacut can be some really, really awesome steel if it's heat treated properly. And what about this beauty? The Ameight FLIX 2. That thing's stunning. Yeah, I can't wait to do the full video on that one. And we talked about the Kubey Royal a little bit. Awesome knives. Like I said, I will have links to all these down in the description and possibly pinned in the comments if I remember to do so. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please just leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace. Ace.